Okay. Okay.
Okay, we are live now.
Do you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Hey,
Hello. 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 Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How's everything?
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. How is the kids?
The kids are doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They went outside for a play. Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, I think we have to just get started
Okay. No
because we are
problem.
already some minutes behind, so we can just
Yeah.
keep going.
Sounds good. It's 4:06. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Oh no, before that, introduce yourself and then I'm gonna introduce myself.
Okay, well,
Yes.
my name is Yvette Itangishaka. I'm a student. I'm a business owner. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Unless if it's something
Where do you
specific.
live?
Oh, I live in Ontario. I live in Ontario, Canada,
Okay.
and I've been in Canada for almost 6 years. Pretty odd.
Not very old. It's not 10 years old. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I think you can also go ahead and introduce yourself so that people
Okay.
can know who you
So
are.
I will introduce myself. My name is Elizabeth Duom, but I go with Duom all the time. That's my common name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a student. I'm a mom of two. I'm a
Ooh,
wife, and I'm a entrepreneur. So digital entrepreneur.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow,
So that
many titles, eh?
I'm a sister too. So
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
mhm,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
very big title there.
Absolutely. Well,
So
well,
yeah.
I think this will be just like pretty much free, and I mean like freestyle, and we learn more about what we do.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
maybe if you can go ahead and ask questions, I definitely have questions that I would like to know from you. And yeah, sure, you can go ahead now.
No problem.
Hmm.
Okay, so how do you meet how did you came across this online business?
Well, so I'm actually a researcher. I do my own research in most of the things that I didn't want to do in my life.
Yes.
I literally came across this business through Facebook.
Okay.
I love Facebook. I use Facebook every single day.
We all use Facebook.
Before, exactly. Even before I
We
started
all
working.
use Facebook.
Oh, absolutely. Even before we started, like I started doing my business on online, I used to use Facebook just for fun, talk with friends, talk with family. And then
Yes.
one day I just came across like a business, like our business.
Yes.
And then my curiosity, I just went ahead and learned about it. I did my own research on Google, so many article like written about the business outside there. So
Okay.
I did not like jump in at the
Good stuff.
beginning
Yeah, good stuff.
because you
You
don't
have
know
to know. You have to
people.
know what you're walking into.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't know people, you don't know, like, you're
Yeah.
just skeptical about everything. But
Yes.
the fact that this sound to be something that I could do, I was like, you know what, let me sign up and go ahead and learn more. That's literally
Hmm.
how I came across this business, just doing my research, and then
Yeah.
Facebook was
Nice.
also there to help me.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually interested to know the same question. How did you know about this business?
So my the way I came to know about business sounds the same way you did. So I first of all I was looking for something to do at home because in Canada, being a mom, being a student, and most of the time you depend on this boss that you don't know when they're gonna tell you, okay, bye, the job is done, lay off. Well, in my field, it's not a big issue for people to get laid off because they are always looking for nursing students. But on my part of time flexibility and balance, I wanted something to do at home. But I was also curious and skeptical and did not want to walk into something that, if it's not real, what will happen to me? So I also did the same thing you did. I saw a couple of people advertising online and I did my own research. So when I found out this was a real business by real people, I said, you know what? I'm not letting this opportunity go. I'm taking it. I'm going to do it. So I signed up from one person that I had inquired on, who is my mentor now.
Wow.
We become like a friends and we are like family. We always keep chatting, always talking. And she cheered me up on my journey. She loved my journey. And I'm always just like, you go for it, girl. Yeah. And all the amazing things that were happening to her. Like, she's a full-time stay-home mom right now. And she's always telling me, that's where you're heading to. That's where I want you to be. And that's the kind of flexibility I wanted to get. To be in that stage where I know I'm not forced to go to work and leave my children behind because I needed the money, and do not care for them when they are growing, and I don't get to watch their milestone. I don't get to take them to the park. I don't get to run around with them. It hurts.
Right.
So when I got this opportunity, I was very happy. Something to do at home. I'm always in my phone, going on the emails in the morning, checking the emails. Anybody that have inquired on my business, give them the info, log in on Facebook and see the progress of my business on a daily basis. So I felt productive because while watching these kids, I have my phone, which is my business.
Absolutely.
Also, I was so happy to learn a lot of things about Facebook. We know that Facebook is only about posting pictures and like being goofy and all that kind of place. It's not. It's not. It's not. This is a big thing with really good things out there. If you look at Facebook, it has very good tools to run a business. I didn't believe it. I'm still not believing it. Every time I go on Facebook, I ask myself, wow, is it the Facebook that I usually think it's for playing?
Wow, that's so amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
Like, it's official. It's very professional.
Absolutely.
And the training is very professional. And this company that we support is a company with high integrity.
Right. Yes.
Like, trustworthy. So with all that kind of trust, when they won my trust, I did not want to lose that opportunity. I took it. That's how I got married. That's the journey.
Wow. That's so inspiring.
Thank you.
Well, I'm like, that's my dream. I really need time for future. I don't want to waste my time when I'm
very happy for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You know, the one thing I usually, when I see people like you on our business, in our business family, I usually say these girls are very lucky because they are rolling the stone for the future. So you get to put it together and fix it. Get it ready for your future family and your future travel plan, and you become very flexible. Can you imagine a life without a boss? You just leave.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Well, like, to be honest, as like someone who is I'm a biochemist and biotechnology at the same time. It's a very tough field, and you really need time. Working and doing school, it was never something that I saw myself doing. I tried it, but it's very exhausting. you can lose your mind. So I know I'm supposed to be in school at this specific time, but the fact that I know also I have a business, I make my own plans. I'm able to like put everything together on time before like I start going like doing my schoolwork. So that flexibility, it's definitely what really inspired me like to start working online, because I'm so busy school wise. So I can imagine myself also life wise. I have to be busy, like go to work, come home very late and tired at the same time. So you look at that kind of life, you even get worn out before even finishing school. So that's literally one of the things that helped me like have this motive and get inspired every now and then. Every now and then, like try to look for something that I could do. And this is one of it. And my journey has been so amazing. I have grown into a very different person, someone who can plan for future.
Lots of growth.
Exactly. Someone who could like relate to any other thing other than being tied down for a specific job that is not even my career. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that energy that is just something that keeps on pushing me every day, and it has made me like become who I am as of today. And it's so amazing to just have your own thing and you control yourself.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, as you said, we are just trying to put stones together for
the
building in the future, and that's exactly what really keep on inspiring me. Like something that I don't know. I feel like I wish I would have known this before, but it's never too late.
It's never too late.
Yeah, that's the beauty thing about starting an online business. It's never too late. You can start anytime. You can start any stage, and also the fact that we have like a support group. We have right now we have like 5,000 people who are in the same business.
50,000 people.
50,000, more than 50 so far as I'm speaking. So everybody has something to tell you. Everybody has an answer for your question.
Yes.
Also definitely like amazing. I love the energy. I love
There's a lot of support. There's a lot of support in the group. Yes. We are all cheering up for each other. It's not, when you look at some workplaces, they are very toxic. Like people at the workplace, it's those kind of relationship where you are not happy because what you're doing, you don't want to be there for it.
Right.
So, but in our online business, everybody is on it for a choice and for a reason. They love the outcome. They love the personal growth. And they love the friendship they made. People that have become like family to them. So we are all cheering up. Everybody is just clapping for you whenever you become successful.
And that's what everyone needs, for sure.
And they are clapping after each other for success. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just have some couple questions that I would like to ask you. As a mother,
yes,
and a busy student, what have you learned so far from the business, from the your life so far? What have you learned?
So I've learned that patience, lots of patience. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to trust your destiny and your journey.
Yes.
And never live for comparison. Like be who you are. You're an individual. Something that our business has really made very strong, because you know how this business, you take your personal brand. It's like you brand yourself.
Absolutely.
So that has really taught me that I'm not a group. I'm not a group. I'm an individual. I'm a person. And so never compare yourself. You're unique. You're different. And trust the journey. Be patient.
Yeah, and on that,
I guess many things together.
Well, absolutely. I definitely agree with you. As much as we are a group cheering for each other, everyone has their own individual journey, and it's so amazing. So you see, like we come from the same place, and then we it's like a tree and then a branch. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like on that same thing, as for my own experience, what I've learned is that, of course, we need to be in school to be taught about everything, but as the time being, as long as you're in school, you are doing your all other things right. It does
You
not
grow.
mean
Yeah.
you cannot grow more.
Yes.
Okay. For me, I was limiting myself within like my environment. I never thought about outside the box, but the fact that I kept on doing my own research, reading more, I learned that as much as tied to this title as a student, someone who has a purpose in life, I can actually make my purpose to be very big, my dream be like a very wild dream. So that's
Absolutely.
actually one of the things I've learned. Never limit
Mhm.
yourself to be in a box. Don't put yourself in a box and be
Yes.
comfortable in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, because there's so much to learn outside the uncomfortability. That's one of
Yeah.
the things I've learned.
Hmm.
Yeah. So another question that I would definitely um, like to like for to know about like from you. What is the most one of the your most favorite thing about the business?
I love the community,
Okay.
the support system. So you're not alone.
Mhm.
You are working for yourself, but not working by yourself. So
Okay,
there is
that's
the
a good
big
one.
group. Eh?
That's a very good one.
Yes, there is the big group of 50,000 people. And in the group of 50,000 people, there's the smaller groups of support. And then there's the friends you make in the business group that
Mhm.
you affiliate with, you have a common background with.
Right.
Also, there is your personal mentor who is just one on one with you. And then there is
Mhm.
your coach.
Right.
After, if you have a question for your mentor and you do not get an answer from your mentor, and then you go ahead and get your coach. So that long chain of support system is really good. They work for you, and but you are working for yourself. So the benefit is all your personal benefit, and the growth is your personal growth, and the confidence is your personal confidence too.
Mhm.
But they're doing it for you, and so we are doing it for each and every one of us in a way to change individual lives. So I like the support system,
Okay,
working for
absolutely.
yourself but not by yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Working for yourself but not by yourself.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
one more thing that I would like to know about like your journey. Did you think you would see yourself here like a few years ago?
No. First of
Okay.
all, I'm scared of live videos.
Okay.
And I'm very nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But since I've been in this business, I have learned that I'm not the small limitation. I used to think I'm bigger, I'm more. I can have my imperfections and be perfect.
Perfect. That's
Yeah.
that's absolutely true. You can have your own. You can be your own person and still be a perfect human being with
Yes.
your imperfections.
Yes.
Very right.
Yes.
Um. So, like, as for me, for sure, one of the things that I really love about this business, the
Hmm.
fact that I don't have to be on my laptop working all day long. It's absolutely amazing. I just
Yeah.
need a couple hours, do the work that I'm supposed to do, and then the rest will be done by the system. We
Yeah.
do have automated system that is already done for you.
That
So
do
that's
90% of the job.
yeah, oh my god, that's absolutely amazing because I don't have to be like trying to figure out what is the best thing that I should use, what is this, like whom should I tell, something like that. You know what I mean? The fact that our system does most of the work for us, that's the
Yeah.
well,
It's
what else
it's
can I ask for?
it's impressive. And look at how they also teach you the 10%. They teach you the 10% in the training. So you have
Yeah.
the training to log in anytime, anywhere. learn from it, apply it.
Yeah. Well, I think we have had our time, and in case you have any comment, actually, yeah, I really need for you to, what can you tell like people, especially young mothers like you or any
Uh,
youth person who is outside there? What can you tell them?
well, I can tell mothers out there who will need a working from home. This opportunity is a very great opportunity. Yes, it's anybody can do it because you get trained, but it's not for everybody. Like it is, anybody can do it, but it's not for, like, it's just not random. You know, you need to be, like, you will be taught how to do it. So if you are motivated about it, if you want to do it, you can step in. You will get the support system that will support you in your journey. You will have the one-on-one mentor and a coach. So do not miss this chance. That's all I can say. Don't miss it. A lot of people who missed it for quite a long time and finally joined are always saying, I wish I had started earlier. We all do say that.
Facts. That's very true. That's me too. I wish I
We
would
all
have
do
known
say
this.
that.
It maybe day one in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I would have known, but it's never too late to start, you know.
Yeah. Never
Yeah,
too
as
late to
we
start.
are saying, it's a personal thing, and you will be your own boss. So you have to have also self-discipline. Nobody's gonna control you. Nobody's gonna ask you what have you done today and what will you do tomorrow. It's up to you to know exactly what you're supposed to do. So like that's also one of the important highlight. It's for you and yourself. You have to believe in yourself first.
Yes, you
It
have
has
to.
to start from you. Do I really want to do this? Do
Yeah.
I really want to control myself, be my own boss? Because being your own boss, as much as it sounds something to be fancy, it's not all about be a boss. There is work that needs to be done, and the
Yes.
work, it's not hard when you give in wholeheartedly, when you use
Yeah.
when you feel like this is where I belong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that's definitely amazing. As for like young people, never be afraid to take chances and try things out, because this is not the only opportunity personally I have seen, and it's not the first thing that I have learned to do, but
No,
this
it's
is what
not.
works for me. I have tried a couple of things before, but this one works more than any other thing. So you see that difference. Don't be
Yeah.
scared. Don't be afraid to take chances and try things. Don't be afraid to grow bigger, because
Yes.
as much as we are young people, at the same time we don't know how much time we have left like in
Yeah.
the world. So I think it's good to use your time as much as like possible, so that you're able to grow. Even
Yeah.
if you're young, you're able to grow until to a level whereby you feel very satisfied. Like
Yeah.
for me right now, I'm not working for nobody. I'm just at home and doing my business. So such
Yeah.
things, they give me a peace of mind. I'm
And
able to like,
another thing too, for people who want, for people who are still working their regular job, it doesn't mean this online business refuse you to work your regular job. I am on maternity leave right now at my job, but I will go back at some point, of which I'll do it part time. So you can do it too, as long you dedicate certain time of the day to it, maybe 2 hours a day, and do it. You can also do
and
it along
that's how
with
I
your regular
started.
job.
I started working. I was working, my work funded my business. That's how I did it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
it's all about knowing your priorities and trying to work with something that is you prefer. Like even right
absolutely.
now, I can take up a job, but the fact that the pandemic is going on, I don't think it's a risk that I want to go for. You know what I mean?
No,
So
no,
it's better that I get satisfied with what I have, other than risking my life,
absolutely,
something like that.
absolutely.
I think it's very important, if you know what your worth is, and what you need in life. Working
Yeah.
your full-time job and working business part-time, very doable. You can also work full-time, both of them, of which the full-time you don't need all the 8 hours for the day long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the most things that I have learned, and one of the messages that I would want to send out to like young people. Let your job fund your dream. That's what I always do. Your job should
Absolutely.
fund your dream, not your dream and then your job. It should be the other way around. Let your job fund your dream, because if you are inspired to be an entrepreneur, to have your own things in life, you have to have started somewhere. It doesn't
Yeah.
just start like one day and then you grow, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't have much to say unless if you do.
I don't.
Okay, then well, we are done for the day, I guess.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
check if there's
so
some questions in the
in
chat.
the chart,
Well, there's no questions, but yeah.
we can actually post these so that people can watch it, because maybe those people want to watch it that they don't live in Canada, or they are a little bit behind
Yeah, the time
timeline.
zone is pretty busy.
Exactly. So
I
those are
saw
some things we should
it's
consider.
pretty different. I saw someone commenting on the live schedule,
Mhm.
asking for what time it will be in UK. So yeah, we might want to save it for later.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the chat. It was amazing.
No worries.
And I'm hoping to have more conversation with you, to learn more about you. I'm learning. You teaching me a lot, by the way. Okay. I admire you. I
I
admire
do
your energy.
I do learn a lot from you too. I do learn a lot.
Okay, we learn from each other.
That's
But
fair
you
enough.
teach me a lot. You teach me a lot, for
That's
sure.
fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So I think we are done, and we will see you next time. Have a good evening, good morning, good night from where you are. All right. Bye.
End it.
Yeah.